Okay, guys, this section of our module is about decimals. And when thinking about decimals, you have to make sure you understand the place value, word form, and how to round them. That's sort of some of the basics of decimals. And we tend to all say it wrong. We all would look at this number and say 14.305. And, people would know what you mean, but for the sake of this course, we need to learn how to put that correctly into words. So, 14 we got. If you were going to write this, it would be 14. But instead of dot, you actually would say and it talks about this in your module, 14 and you have to look at how many places there are. This goes tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So you're going to have 14 and 300, 5 thousandths. That is how you actually are meant to say and or write out that number. Not 14.305. 14 and 305 thousandths is the proper way to say that number. Okay, now we're going to write as a decimal. We see hundredths. We need to get in the habit of understanding that after the decimal place, if we start with tenths, okay, and then we're multiplying out. So it's going to be 7. The and means dot, decimal. And then you're going to put 42 because that's going to take you, we're multiplying by 10. That's going to take you to the tenths place and the hundredths place, okay? So 7 decimal 42 is how you would write 7 and 42 hundredths in decimal form. Okay, so now we need to practice identifying place value. So the 6 is right here. So if these are tenths and these are thousandths, then the 6 is in the hundredths place. And probably if you've dealt with money or decimals at all, you understand this, but you may be phrasing it incorrectly because, to be honest, I'm teaching this class, and if I saw this number, I'd probably say 14.305. But we need to understand what is correct as we move forward in this class. Okay, now this one, we need to round. And remember, in rounding, if the number to the right of what you're rounding is 5 or greater, then you round up. If it's 4 or below, you round down. So the first thing we need to do here is find the hundredths place. Well, the 8 is the number in the hundredths place. So the number right to the right of it is 6, so it's greater than 5. So that's going to make this 9. And when you round a decimal, you eliminate what's behind it. That's the point of rounding. If you are in a math class and they want you to round to the hundredths place, you might have 9.4865632. It might go on and on and on. But if you're trying to work a problem, those types of numbers get very unwieldy. They're very hard to deal with. So often it will say, and hundredths place is a common one, which means 2 decimal points basically. It'll tell you that, so you need to understand that you look to the number right to the right of it. If it's 5 or greater, you round up. If it's 4 or less, you round down, and then you eliminate whatever came behind it. Okay, guys, that's pretty basic, but it is some things you need to remember.